the heart of the entertainment world, the Hollywood Palace. With your host, Sammy Davis Jr. Tonight, Burns and Schreiber, Baby Lawrence, Diana Ross and the Supreme, Raquel Welch, Legionnaires of the Hollywood Palace Orchestra. This portion brought to you by
Bayer Aspirin. Bayer is pure aspirin, not just part aspirin. Bayer Aspirin. Bayer works wonders. And by Polaroid, makers of the economy model of the Polaroid Color Pack camera, for color pictures in a minute, black and white in seconds.
We'll return to the Hollywood Palace after a word from one of our sponsors.
The 60-second excitement. It's everywhere. Do you have your Polaroid Color Pack camera?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your host, Sammy Davis Jr.
Who would have thought that one fine day I would stand on the Hollywood Palace stage? It's like a dream, but it's a dream come true. After today, nothing will be the same again. After today, I'll make my claim to fame, and then the grass will be greener, and the air will be cleaner, and my life be serener than heaven knows when, heaven knows when. After today, I shall have bid my fears goodbye. After today, I shall have no more tears to cry. I'll learn to live with laughter to stay. After today, ladies and gentlemen, Diana Ross and the Supremes.
After today, nothing will be the way it was. After today, I'll say, oh, what a day it was.
My heart will be lighter and my smile will be brighter, and I'll be twice the fighter that ever I was. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Raquel Welch. After today, I shall have bid my fears farewell. After today, I shall have no more tears to quell. Jack Burns and Avery Schreiber. I'll learn to live with laughter to stay. For after the tears comes the laughter. After today. do twice. May I also say how marvelous it is to be back home again, and particularly at the Hollywood Palace. I've been away for 5 months. I've been in Europe. I've been traveling all around. I was in London. I made a film in London, a film with Peter Lawford called The Adventures of Salt and Pepper. I play Salt. I just want to straighten that out right away, you know, so nobody don't get the wrong impression. But it's nice to be back in Hollywood, you know, because everything's happening here, and I get a chance to see all the friends, the mishwuka, you know, it's nice. When I speak of friends, of course, I speak of buddies like Bill Cosby and Dean Martin and Joey Bishop and Frank Sinatra. And I would just like to say that Dean, his success on television, it's so marvelous, because that's a different personality, really. The guy that you see at home, you see. He is so nice. He just sits around with his family, reminisces about old times, early times. Haig and Haig, J&B. Anything you want, baby, he got it right there for you. You know, at about this time of the year in Hollywood, like every place else in America, everyone is talking about the American League pennant race. I must tell you that because, well, actually, my personal choice, which I shouldn't say on television, I'd like to see Detroit walk in. But I think that's the... Good. Well, I mean, that's the only way they're going to get in, baby, because they ain't got no cars left in Detroit. Gotta walk. I told everybody before, I ain't coming home till it's cold. We have an exciting show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Before I introduce the first guest, I'd like for you to hear something. Normie, our drummer, would you lay a little something on me like this? Sigagoon, 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 ging, ging. Ha, wrong. When you guys aren't born with it, you fall apart, don't you? Really? Seriously, musicians call that a riff, you see. That and many others like it were originated not by a drummer, but by a tap dancer who happens to be at the Hollywood Palace tonight. Dancers as well as drummers have admired this man for years. He happens to be one of my favorites. In fact, I simply say he's the greatest tap dancer in the world, and here he is to prove that tap dancing is not a lost art. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to meet Mr. Baby Lawrence. I tell you, just to watch you dance, always, when I think of my early hoofing days and my dad and uncle, it's kind of what I bought some old tap shoes, baby, and I know I ain't nowhere in your league, but I sure would like to play on the line with you, if I may.
Well, if you don't dance too good, because if you dance too good, I'll have to sing.
If you sing, I'm gonna have to cut you.
Give it a little.
she gets lonely, and a visit from loved ones works wonders.
Hi, Mom. Oh, it's good to see you. Boy, you're great.
Just like the cat.
Truly, it works wonders.
All day long. Oh, honey, could you get him off the couch? Have a stick on that.
Loosen the notch on my belt. Mom, this is wonderful. You really chicken is just right. Come on, kids, let's go downstairs. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, Bobby.
This day worked wonders. And if it winds up with a headache, a little one or a big one, that's when Bayer works wonders. 2 Bayer tablets give you all the pain relief power your headache can use. Bayer is pure aspirin, not just part aspirin. Bayer works wonders.
Now I'd like for you to meet a very talented young man, a refreshingly different comedian who came from the wreck. Really kept it a secret. You mentioned my name earlier. Oh, I didn't. That's the best kept secret in the history of show business. Legitimately, I didn't know, Joe. I didn't know you were coming over.
I wasn't coming over. I was just walking by, saw your name out front. Thought I'd better stop in and see what's going on.
You always come dressed up like this.
I'd rather do this than be dressed like a page. There's only 2 kind of guys that wear suits like that, and you're no bullfighter. I just came by to remind you, Sam, that October the 4th will be the eve of Rosh Hashanah, the new year.
Yes, sir.
And I won't be going to temple with you this year. Because I was a little embarrassed the last time.
What do you mean you were embarrassed?
Well, we were sitting in temple, and the rabbi got all through with the sermon, and Sammy stood up, he hollered, "One more time!" Is that clear?
That's clear.
Just tell you a few little pointers like that. Do you remember, though, the first time when you were going to temple?
Yeah, I remember.
I must tell you a true story. Have you got the time to tell?
Listen, man, this is a ball.
Okay. I was responsible for Sammy's conversion. He wanted me to turn colored. I said, "Oh." Now, it's the first time he's going to temple, and he calls me up. And he says, "Joe, I don't want to go to temple by myself. I'd like to have you go with me." And I said, "What time do you tend to go, Sam?" He said, "I'd like to get there about sundown." I said, "Sam, I can't make it at sundown, but I'll meet you there about a half an hour later." And he says to me, "Okay, I'll be sitting in the 3rd row. Like, if he don't tell me where he's sitting in synagogue, I ain't going to find him." So I said, "For heaven's sake, wear a white skull cap so I'll spot you." Listen, I have to go back because I'm about to do mine now.
That's right, your show goes on with you.
Yeah, at 8:30 to be exact.
Yes.
And I also know that you had no dancing for me. But what I did want to say was I have a cute little story. I'd love to tell it, and then I'll take my exit, okay? Because you have a very talented young comedian coming on.
Right away.
That I am also very fond of. It's a story of a couple. They're in a room, and have you any seats down front? Hey, Sam, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't want to embarrass you.
Yeah.
About your pants. I've got ties wider than that. I don't care how big a hit you are. Don't take a bow. It's a story of a couple in a room, and there's a knock on the door. And the guy says, "Who's that?" She says, "It could be my boyfriend." He says, "Where's your back door?" She says, "We don't have one." He says, "Where would you like one?" I'll see you later.
Now you can clean your rug this afternoon and entertain guests tonight. Glory does it. Glory, the new spray foam rug cleaner from Johnson Wax.
Just push the button and you get instant foam. It's deep cleaning foam. Sponge it in and your rug's cleaner already. Let dry, then vacuum.
Glory dries in only 2 to 4 hours, and just 1 can
Cleans a big 10 by 14 rug for less than $2.
Try new Glory. So easy you can clean your rug this afternoon. Entertain guests tonight. Glory, new from Johnson Wax.
Yeah, that sound can only mean one thing. The hottest group in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Diana Ross and the Supremes. Yeah!
With only memories through the mirror of my mind, through these tears that I'm crying, reflex I heard I can't control. 'Cause although you go, I keep holding on to the happy time. Ooh, when you were mine. As I peer through the window of lost time, looking over my yesterday and all the love I gave all in vain. I see a dream that's lost from the hurt that you have caused. Everywhere I turn, seems like everything I see reflects the love that used to be. In the UFO, all my faith and trust, right before my eyes, my world has turned to dust. After all the nights I sat alone and wept, just a handful of promises. Why the lady is a tramp. I like the crap games with the barons and earls. I won't go to Highland in Herman and Pearls. I won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. And that's why the lady is a tramp. I like that cool brush wind in my hair, life without care. I'm broken and it's old. Hate California, it's cold and it's damp. And that's why the lady is a tramp. I'm so tired of this dull routine. Up to town on the 8:15. Work night and to bed and bed. I gotta get up and start all over again. I sure get tired. I wanna go somewhere different. Go. Out of town, I rather. Let's take a boat to Bermuda, oh, and let's take a plane to St. Paul, and let's take a pilot to Boston for charter, and let's get away from it all. Hey, and let's go again, sing my this time we'll look at the falls, and let's leave our hut and get out of this rut. Let's get away from it all. We'll wine and dine on mulligan stew and never wish for turkey. We'll hitch and hike and drift on to from Maine to Albuquerque. social circle spins too fast for me. I'm busy. Gotta jump.
Oh, Bohemia is the place to be.
Woo! And I get too hungry for dinner at 8. And I like the theater but never come late. And I never bother with folks that I hate. That's why the lady is such a it's such crap. I like that cool, fresh wind in my head. I like without care. Guess what? I'm broke. Hey, California is cold and it's damn. That's why the lady. That's why the lady. That's why the lady. Here's a.
I just can't tell you, that is the wildest sound that you ladies get.
Thank you, Sammy. I think that's Motown all the way.
Yeah, that's Motown. That's gaudy. Yeah, Detroit. It moves. It really has the sound of the city. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, there are songs that give us that special sound. Huh?
Los Angeles?
Well, may I present the sound of Los Angeles?
With lyrics to that, you might have a hit.
Oh, no chance. I tell you where there's a sound of a city. In Paris. Yeah. You walk down the streets of Paris and you hear the sounds of little drawn horse carriages, champagne, toast to the sidewalk cafe. Ooh la la. Ah, ooh la la. And the violin players at Maxine's. La 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 under Paris sky. Hey, tell me, what sound does this city remind you of? Ooh.
Train, Chicago.
I thought you was never going to say that.
I had to think of it.
And don't forget that horn.
Chicago style.
Bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago. Chicago. Ah,
Oh, what? Is that the sound of a city?
No, that was the sound of a sponsor, and we'll be right back with the cities in a minute. Stop it, do it. Sounds like my town. That sounds like London. All right, meet you at Elvira's on Saturday. Every day when the work is behind you, there's a shop, a store puts the lock on the door. Just get away where your worries won't find you. If you like, I will tell you more.
Don't let the day get the better of you. When the evening comes, there's so much to do. You better put on your best and wear a smile. Come along with me a while.
As I tell you,
I know a place where the music is fine and the lights are always low. I know a place where we can go.
Francisco.
You're gonna meet some gentle people there.
My love waits there in San Francisco, above the cold and wintry sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me. Let's take a jet to Rio. I want to live. I want to dance. La, 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 la.
I want to live. I want to dance. La, 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 la. That sounds like no place else but Nashville.
Can't mistake that sound. I can't stop loving you.
I've made up my mind to live in memories of the lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. It's
Useless to say, so I'll just live my life in dreams of yesterday. Well, what I say. Take Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island too.
lovely going through the zoo. A great big city, a wonderful world. Just wait for the girls and boys. You turn Manhattan into an isle of Chicago, Chicago, and San Francisco. You turn Manhattan into an isle of That's the sounds of the city.
This dull kitchen makes me feel like jumping out the window. Don't, Louise. Here's something new that'll brighten your kitchen. New Spray Jubilee Kitchen Wax. It's so easy to use. Just spray and wipe. Some shine, huh? It cleans as it shines. Watch this. Spills bead up on the Jubilee side because the hard wax finish won't let them settle down.
Use Jubilee Kitchen Wax regularly. New spray or liquid from Johnson Wax.
Hi, neighbor. Oh, you're early. I know. Finished my shopping? Thought you could use some help. Oh, could I? The bridge club will be here any minute, and I'm just not ready. Relax. I'll finish dusting. Thanks. Good chance to try out this new lemon pledge I just bought.
Lemon pledge. Pledge comes in lemon, too?
Does now.
That's good news.
Hey, look at it go. Cleans brighter than ever before and does it so fast.
Beautiful. Look at that shine.
So waxy. The girls will think I've been waxing all day. And with Lemon Pledge, all I did was dust. We're here. Oh, hi.
For the beauty of waxing with none of the work, dust with new Lemon Pledge or new Regular Pledge, both with new waxy bright formulas from Johnson Wax.
The television talk show has become very popular over the last few years. And here to give you their impression of such a show is the comedy team of Jack Burns and Avery Schreiber.
Good evening. Welcome to the Joe Payne Show. My name is Joe Payne. This program is dedicated to the proposition that free speech still exists in this country. Now, I may not agree with everything my guests say, but they have the right to say it. After all, that's what America is all about, freedom of speech.
Right.
By the way, that school teacher we had on last week who disagreed with our opinion in Vietnam has been fired, thanks to yours truly. Not so much because of her position. I found out she was a 200-pound phys ed teacher who was moonlighting at night as a truck driver. All right. Reminder, my guest next week will be Senator William Catharsis from Washington, author of the best-selling book, The Role of the Sadist in Limited Warfare. All right, first let's go to the beef box and find out what's your beef, son.
Oh, no beef, man. I just want to tell you, you are a beautiful cat, really. I mean, you're what's happening, baby. This whole show is a trip, you dig? I mean, I'm not driving you, because I know where you're at. It's a groove, man. You're groovy. You never cop out.
Thank you very much. It's good to see a clean-cut representative of today's youth who isn't afraid to stand up and be counted. Thank you. Next, can we have another person there in the beef box? Yes, sir.
Joe, I would just like to say that to some extent I would have to disagree with the gentleman who preceded me. There are times when I find you tend to be a bit dogmatic.
Get that vicious beatnik out of here. What do you think you're doing coming to my show spreading your sick philosophy? I'm tired of that kind of talk, my friend. And don't start yelling racist. I've heard that one before. You start yelling racist. Well, everyone knows where I happen to stand on that particular issue, my friend. I've got every record count base you ever made. You know, and you'll never hear terms. I don't slander people. I don't make derogatory remarks in this program, as some people do. I don't go around saying he's a harp, he's a heeb, he's a mick. I don't. You know who says that the most?
Who?
Your Polacks. They do. They say it all the time. All right, next, yes.
Joe, I'm the head of the local chapter to abolish capital punishment. What are your views on this issue?
Well, young lady, I am against capital punishment. I do believe in flogging, however. But let me say this, if I may, and who's going to tell me not to? I do think the death penalty is too severe. I don't think we, as human beings, have the right to take another human life. I'm against that.
Well, a lot of people would disagree with you.
Well, they ought to be shot. All right. Let's now meet our guest of this evening. Her name is Geraldine Atrix. She is from Vincennes, Indiana. She is our special guest here. If you'll step on it, please, dear. Just move along, honey. Hurry up, please. This is air time. If you can move it, move it. You can certainly use an electrolysis job, I'll tell you that. All right,
Shut your mouth on you.
right. Now,
It's a pleasure to be here, Joe.
Joe? What do you mean, Joe? Are we buddies? Are we old pals? Are we friends? What's that Joe jazz? Do I know you, Joe?
Oh, you're such a kidder, Joe.
I don't like being touched by old people. I get warts. All right. Now, in fact, I don't even want to talk to you for a moment. You upset me for some reason, lady. What?
Well,
you have a question up there in the beef box? Go ahead,
Yes,
dear.
Joe, I'd like to know why can't we win the war in Vietnam?
Why can't we win the war in Vietnam? Certainly an important question, a question of our time. Let me say this, young lady. I believe it's the fault of the South Vietnamese army. It's a religious problem, basically. They're Buddhists. They refuse to kill. But we have high hopes for them. Christianity seems to be catching on. I don't want to be a liberal applause. All right. Happen to be a conservative. Proud of it. All right.
That's a boy, Joe.
Don't call me Joe. All right, I've got a dossier here on you this thick, Halloween head. Now, it says here you were voted Grandmother of the Year.
That's right.
You just won the National Bake-Off Championship. And you're the president of a Mother's Club for a Better America. How long have you belonged to this terrorist group?
Terrorist group? Oh, Joe, you know...
I'm telling you. I won't tell you that again. All right, now, what do you do in this so-called Mother's Club? Sit around and read the Communist Manifesto?
Goodness, no, Joe. I'm as American as apple pie. My husband was killed in the 1964 Democratic landslide.
Now, what brings you here, dear, besides your obvious desire to spout the party line?
Well, Joe, I just wanted to show my cake that won me the National Bake-Off contest.
What do you call this one?
This one is called my Salute to Mount Everest cake.
Why? Why do you call it that?
Because it's there. Isn't it?
That is about the dumbest looking cake I've ever seen. I hate that cake. Look at it. Get it out of there.
Joe, I was going to give that to an orphanage.
Oh, really? All right, now. All this nonsense about a cake, you must think you're dealing with an idiot here, don't you? You really just want to use my program as a forum to air your sick philosophies. Now, isn't it true that you were in the employ of a foreign empire?
Absolutely not.
Isn't it true that neither you nor any member of your mother's club has ever served as much as one day in the armed forces of the United States?
Well, that's true.
What further proof do we need, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, why don't you go chew a prune?
If you weren't an old lady, I'd belt you right in the kisser.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Joe.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Because I hold a black belt in karate.
Watch this one.
Oh, what a jump.
That Calico Rose is really something.
She's my favorite.
Just about the best.
That's what I used to think about my cigarettes.
Well, what's the matter?
Oh, lately they've been tasting rather harsh.
Have you tried one of these?
Cool? All right.
Come up to the cool taste, the coolest taste in any cigarette. Get Cool's white filter, rich tobaccos too. Taste extra coolness, let Cool's come through for you.
How'd you like that, John?
Great. And you know, so's this Cool.
Come up to the cool taste, the taste to stay with every time you smoke.
I guess we've all been a little skeptical when we hear those stories about Hollywood stars and how they're discovered. I mean, you've heard how Lana Turner was found in a soda fountain across from Hollywood High, how one day someone saw Dorothy Lamour in a Chicago department store. Well, we have our own discovery story in the Hollywood Palace, but it's true. The very beautiful girl whose picture you see beside me was the billboard girl on the Palace 3 years ago. All she did, incidentally, was just announce the next week's acts. But she must have been doing it pretty good, Daddy, because now she's on billboards all over the world. And it's an exciting event for everyone connected with the Hollywood Palace to welcome back this evening to make her singing and dancing debut, the screen's most glamorous young star, Miss Raquel Welch. Thank you.
What a rifle, made from the limb of a tree. I had a pistol, my, what a pistol, almost as big as me. Now who would have thought that a rifle of wood could ever find its mark? But playing games trust a lot, and so I bit the dust a lot. I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white, but he would always win the fight. Bang, bang, he shot me down. A bang, bang, I hit the ground. A bang, bang, right awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. Yeah. Seasons came and changed the time. Well, I grew up, I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play? Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me down. Music played and people sang. Just just for me the church bells rang. Hey, 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 hey. Now he's gone, I don't know why. Until this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye when he didn't take the time till I bang, bang. Just shut me down, bang, bang. I hit the ground, bang, bang. That awful sound, bang, bang. My baby shut me down. Bang, bang. My baby shut me down. Now he's gone, I don't know why. Until this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. Well, he didn't take time to lie. Shut me down, hit the ground, awful sound. My baby shut me down. Turn me loose, oh brave moon. Turn me loose, oh brave moon. Let me laugh and make love, oh brave moon. We'll make spring and all year day.
Hey, here's enough excitement for any man. Hombre-vous and you. Hombre-vous perfume by Cody.
How about a movie tonight, huh?
Wow, what's that aftershave you're wearing?
New high karate aftershave is so powerful, it drives women right out of their minds. That's why we have to put instructions on self-defense in every package. High karate, the brisk splash-on aftershave that smooths and soothes and cools. High karate, aftershave, cologne, and gift sets. High karate, be careful how you use it.
Earlier in the show this evening, I mentioned a motion picture called Dr. Dolittle, which stars Mr. Rex Harrison, Mr. Tony Newley, and Miss Samantha Agar. It has a great score written by a very dear friend by the name of Leslie Brickers, and I said I'd sing a few more songs. Here's one I'd like to sing for you now. I think it's one of the prettiest songs to happen in a long time. George?
Something in your smile speaks to me. Something in your eyes shows me the way and helps me to say the things that I could never say to you. Something in your voice sings to me. Something in your laugh makes me rejoice. And there is no choice except to let my thoughts all stray to you. And stray to you they do. Something in you is rich and rare. And yet there is something more. Something in you is everything I've never known before. For something of your charm clings to me. Something of your warmth has strayed in my heart and made me a part of you for just a little while. So think of me as something in your smile.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a new record. Thank you very much. In the film, Dr. Dolittle, for those of you who do not, believes in the philosophy that man should be able to communicate with animals. And Leslie Bricusse has written one song for Rex Harrison, which he says, which Rex is only Rex Harrison can.
If we could talk to the animals, imagine chatting with a chimp and chimpanzee.
Well, I figured if I sang it like that, I wouldn't get back in my neighborhood again, you know. So we did a different version, and it goes like this. Look out! Ha, 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 ha! If I could talk to the animals, just imagine it chatting with a chimp and chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with a cheetah. Oh, what a neat achievement it would be. If we could talk to the animals and learn their languages, maybe take an animal degree. I'd study elephant and eagle, a buffalo and beagle, a alligator, guinea pig and flea. I would converse in polar bear and python. I would curse in fluent kangaroo. If people ask me, can you speak rhinoceros, I'd say, of course. Can't you? If I conferred with our furry friends, man to animal, think of the amazing repartee. If I could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, grunt, squeak, just walk with the animals, and Lord, they could talk to me. If I could talk to the animals, think what fun we'd have asking over crocodiles for tea. Or maybe lunch with 2 or 3 lions, walruses and sea lions. What a lovely place the world would be. If I spoke slang to orangutans, oh, the advantages any fool on earth can plainly see. Discussing Eastern arts and dramas with intellectual llamas, that's a big step forward, you'll agree. I'd learn to speak in antelope and turtle. My Pekingese would be extremely good. If I were asked to sing in hippopotamus, I'd say, why not a mus? And I would. Stop and think a bit. There's no doubt of it, I could win a place in history. If I could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, grunt, squeak, and talk to the animals, and they could squeak and squawk and speak and talk to me. They could talk to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. They could talk to me. it, man. Couple of beans, son. We got a number to lay on you, and if this don't turn you on, you ain't got no switches. Look out. Someone asked us to do an old favorite on this palace we'd like to do. And that old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. Same old witchcraft when your eye meets mine. That same old tingle that I feel inside. Then that elevator starts its ride. And down and down and down I go. Round and around the cha-cha-cha. Like a leaf that's caught the tide. I should stay away, what can I do? I hear your name, Silver Schwartz, I'm a flame. A flame with such a burning desire that only your kiss can put out the fire. You're the lover, you're the lover, you're the lover, you're the lover I have waited for. You're the girl, you're the chick, you're the one that I was created for. And every time your chops meet mine, down I go, all around I go, like a leaf that's caught the tide. I should stay away, what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm a flame with such a burning desire that only a kiss, 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 put out that fire. Cause you're the love that I have waited for. The one, you're the mate that I was created for. And every time your lips meet mine, well, down and down and down I go, round and round and round I go. In the spin, man, and I dig that spin I'm in. Hey, Lordy Mama, old black magic call. You're a dirty robber, old black magic call. Hoo-ha, stay in the car, old black magic call. Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, babe, and he shows up pearly white. Just a jackknife has Mack, babe, and he keeps that switchblade out of sight. You know when your shark bites with a teeth, babe, scarlet billows start to spread, singing love soul has old Mack, babe, and there's never a trace of ding 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 bring a ding bring a ding bring a ding bring a ding. Slip it in the weed out, slip it in the weed out, ding 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 ding, slip it ding ding ding, stick it ding ding ding, stick it ding 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 ding. I gotta leave you, I've gotta go. This is the end of the show. May I thank you for making me happy. May I thank you for being so nice. Don't forget next week on this stage will be a show that will seem like paradise with Victor B. as your host. It will certainly be one more thing. If you are having a party and you don't know who to bring, if you are having a party and you need someone to sing, don't go to strangers. Come to me, because I will sing absolutely free. Don't go to Johnny Mathis. Don't go to Wayne Newton. Don't go to Frank Sinatra. Don't go to Ray Charles. Ray Charles you can go to, okay? But remember my name. Remember my name. My name is Sammy Davis. 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 My name is Sammy.
Omprevu Perfume by Coty. And by Cool Filter Kings. Come up to the cool taste. Taste extra coolness every time you smoke.
This is Dick Toothwell speaking.
Don't forget, in 2 weeks at the Hollywood Palace, Nanette Fabre, Buddy Greco, the King family. From the Los Angeles Rams, the Fearsome Foursome +1. Roger Brown, Rosie Greer, David Deacon Jones, Lamar Lundy, and Merlin Olsen. Sidney Spritzer, and your host, Milton Berle.
Hi, this is Duke Ellington. I'd like to talk to you about what President Johnson calls the most important investment any American can make. United States savings bonds. Important for your future, important for the cause of freedom. Buy bonds, won't you, where you work or bank. Thank you.
Not everyone who goes to the library goes into the library. Pity them. The outsiders. Only a step away from better things. Better jobs, better money, better lives. The insiders are making their lives better by learning, knowing, improving, doing. And you. What are you doing for yourself? Passing time or passing tests? Sunning or shining? Sleeping or dreaming? Reaching for a sandwich or a star? Come inside, whoever you are, whatever you do, whatever you want to be. Help yourself, help yourself. Don't be an outsider all your life. Be all you can be. Read.